Hey there, everybody. We've been renewing, recycling, repurposing this beautiful book that was created by Miss Leanne over at Creative Freedom Paper. It was an art journal, and I didn't finish the art journal. Well, it was I'm sorry, it wasn't an art journal. It was a Happy Mail journal, and I never did finish it all the way. So I wanted to repurpose this. Now, here's what we have done. We took out two signatures that I had worked on, but again, not finished. So we took papers from those two signatures and made another signature. This signature I never even touched, so it is intact along with Leanne's beautiful papers. I measured this signature. The first one that I took out is about 11 1/4 by 8 1/4. And you get that measurement from just folding out a page and measuring, of course. Now, we said what we would do with this one was probably make a day book or a diary or something out of it. So that'll be a project for another day. I cut some 11 1/4 by 8 1/4 papers to make a signature to go into the book, to make that first signature that we removed. So we're going to work with this paper, and I'm going to arrange it, probably do a couple of things here. I want to arrange the paper. I want to look for anything that I might want to add. Now I'm kind of turned around in my chair, seeing if there's anything that I can just see very quickly that might be a really fun addition to this. And I'm seeing, I love maps, so we may want to put a portion of a map in here. Most of these papers are from a collection called Theater of Stars, and I really dig it, and I thought that the Theater of Stars theme would go really well with this mystical novel, The Two Towers by Tolkien. Okay, I think I do want to use the map, so I'm tearing that apart here. The map will be the only deviation from the rest of the pages. Of course, when you're constructing signatures, they're so much fun because you can just do whatever you want. And isn't it a refreshing and fun thing to make your own book, right? Once you get the hang of it, it's just so much fun to do. I think I need some brads because I did want to kind of construct a belly band to go inside this signature as well, which is very easy to do. All right, let's scoot this over here. Let's get out a couple brads, and I'm thinking, the small-ish paper fasteners will work just great. Now let's kind of look at the papers that we have. And like I said, they're celestial in nature. And let's decide. I think I want this one oh, that's perfect because there's a map here, and this is, to me, maps are heavenly and star related. Of course, you've got the compass rose pointing to the 4 directions and all that. All right, let's use this as the cover. Let's use this. Of course, like I said, when you're doing something like this, man, the world is your oyster. You can just do whatever you want. You can stack your papers any way you want. I think I'll use, okay, I see that I have I'm going to use this for a middle page. I'm going to use this for the belly band. The papers that I cut, like I said, were 11 1/4 by 8 1/4. So that's your That's your measurement for other papers that go in here. And other papers can be cut smaller, but no papers can be cut larger or they're not gonna fit. I think I'll probably make a belly band out of that as well. All right, let's get this other map in here. Kind of evening things up. This in here. All right, now let's kind of look into this. Anytime that you have this kind, do you see how this sticks out right here, even though it's the same size as this piece of paper? So we might want to shove this more in the front. So let's do this. The map, then this, then this. You're looking to try and rearrange the papers so you get an even edge over here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little challenge. I'm anxious to see how you repurposed whatever you might have on hand. Okay, that's working a whole lot better. Do you see how that edge disappeared right there? Okay, that works great. All right, let's go ahead and poke some holes here. I've taken out a page from the original book. So we're just going to kind of use that as a template and poke some holes with the pokey tool. And I'll kind of put this over here just like this. Kind of line things up again. Lots of times people will use a paper clip to hold things together. I never have a good result with that, so I don't do it. Okay. Now, this is our first hole. So poke. Second one, and here. Kind of lift up just a little bit, just to make sure that your pokey tool is going through. It's like I said, once you get the hang of this, you will love making your own books. Love recreating, giving new life to a book that you maybe didn't finish. It's hard to pick up a book and go, oh, I've had this for 3 years and I never finished it. What's wrong with me? Like, oh, give yourself a break. Just take out the stuff that's no longer applicable and make yourself a new book. And this book has such good, good karma, because it was in the presence of Miss Leanne's studio. All right, so we're going through the hole. Now we want to tie on the inside, so that is why we start on the inside. I'm taking our needle and putting it through the top hole. Now remember, this is where it kind of gets tricky. That's okay. You just have to have a little bit of patience. And take that through. My goodness, we had good success with that one. And pull. Now we're going through the bottom hole. And we will end up by going through the middle hole again and tying off. When you get to this point, be sure that one part of your floss or twine or whatever you're using is on one side of the journal and the other, so you're looking at this, right? Okay, let's go ahead and tie this off. I did just use 3 skeins of embroidery floss this time. Alright, we'll see how that worked out. Now see, I mean, you got a brand new book to kind of start all over with and and hope that I do better this time. There's the first signature. I love this book because it folds out flat, and I really, really, really dug that. So there we go. That's the first signature, mixed papers. And then we've got the second signature. And the third signature. Again, you know, the pages that I never touched. All right, so we are ready to roll. First thing I want to do is I want to construct a belly band here. It's really easy. Make sure I just have one piece of paper. And we're going to poke a hole right here. There we go. I'm gonna grab a fastener right here. And I'll put one right here as well. Uh-oh, there's Mia. You okay, Lisa? There we go. There we go. Worked out really nicely. And there we go, guys. We've got a sweet little belly band right there. And the first thing we can do is just slide a little card right there. Perfect. All right, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this project. This was our August challenge to repurpose, refurbish, recycle an old book or journal. I hope you guys had fun. I did. See you later. Bye.